What's up everybody and welcome to my temple. Now, as I said in all of my videos, and if you look on my description in any video, if you have a video request, I will make a video regarding the things that you want me to elaborate on. Now, Mr. Coldman has requested and suggested a very interesting topic that I find worthy upon talking, Now, he said that how can one individual stick with his personal development plan and overcome the problems in life with, engaging with evolution? Because as you all know, if you're not rich and you're not financially realized, you are gonna have to dedicate some time of your life with the world, and you will not have you will not be the king and the conqueror of your own time 24/7. This is just reality, Well, the thing is very simple. When you create this personal development plan, you will implement in your arcanes of evolution the things that you most enjoy and love. For example, when I stated the fact that when training is one body, it cannot be necessarily bodybuilding. This is just for me because it works. All right, I have an incredible physique. I don't like to make necessarily videos showing my results and what have you, because it's quite arrogant. But you know what? I do have results, guys. If for you martial arts is the thing, that works for you when you train your body, then so be it. If cardio, just jogging, it is the physical activity that it brings you some mental stimulation, then do it. All right. If stretching, I don't know, football, tennis, anything that it is physical that involves your heart beating, it is considered as physical evolution in your personal development plan. Now, my personal pyramid program it's formed in this way. If anybody can listen to me what I'm going to say now and understand this concept, you will be the conqueror of this universe and this time, because this is the most important principle in order for you to understand a personal development plan. You must understand who is the conqueror, all right? Who is the conqueror and who is the dominator. By dominator, I'm talking about which is what force, external force, is the primary influence that controls your time, and 99% it's your job, all right? The dominator is the job in which it will steal from you, well, giving you resources in return. That's true. Around 40 hours or maybe 80 hours or maybe 10 hours a week, okay? Now, if you realize that that is the thing that dominates your life, regardless of where you are in this world, even if you're a student, that will be the main dominator factor, then you want to conquer and overcome that thing, all right? And what you do is very simple. Are you ready? You wake up 5 hours earlier than when the dominator summons you. For example, if I'm going to start my work at 7 a.m., I will freaking wake up maybe 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. And then, in that moment, the first thing that I do, I drink my motherfucking coffee and I start working on the most important and hardest thing in respect with my personal development plan. For example, a few years ago, training was my most important thing. I just wanted to evolve physically, and I put on my arcanes and in my pyramid of evolution, that was the first thing that I did. I wake up 2 or 3 a.m., work out, and then go to work. Now, my arcanes are different. I study skills and acquiring employability prospects in order for me to have a successful life. So my intellect now is on the first thing in my pyramid, and then training comes, and then the rest, even though I respect all of them. But the first thing that I do when I wake up, I study. I study right now 1 hour and 40 minutes every morning before I go to work. So, if anybody can understand this message and try to establish this thing, that's your job or your student life, it is the dominator, the dominant force in your life, and you must be the conqueror. And that being said, you must work on the things that you love first before you must battle with your dominator. And that dominator is not necessarily a bad thing. It will bring you assets, okay, in the future. It will make your future in a much greater it will promote and help your overall personal development plan in the future. But you gotta realize, it doesn't matter, man, if you have family issues, if you have some external force that will dominate your time. Just do your thing that you love. If you realize when this thing is scheduled, before it happens, man, it's simple. You have a meeting at 12, at 1 p.m., yes? Just freaking do the thing that you love first. 10 a.m., you study, alright? If you know that at 1 p.m. You have that meeting, alright? You got a shitty-ass job that you work 12 hours a day, no problem. You just motivate yourself and you study before you go to work. Yes, you will be tired. Yes, your sanity will suffer a little bit. But you know what? You're going to be a badass individual. You're going to have a lot of money. You're going to practice your craft and you're going to be successful. This is how this is how I do it. I will never in my life go to work, yes, and after that practice my craft. No. Because I have no insurance that I will do that. Because it is possible after I finish my work to come home and have some family things that I need to take care of. That thing will not be acceptable for myself. So in order for me to evolve and to keep my alliances straight and my workplace straight, I need to do the things that I love first, and then comes the responsibilities. This is how I do it. I think this is the most important lesson in terms of personal development. A lot of individuals, they talk a lot about personal development, about it gives you motivation in terms of why you should do it. First thing, just do things that you love. If you believe that personal development means to learn something that you hate or you don't find interesting, you're just playing with yourself and you're wasting fucking time, because you're not going to be ambitious. As I told you in the Pentacle of the Arcanes, ambitious is one of the greatest virtues. I personally will never be ambitious in respect of learning something that it is bullshit. Alright? I simply will not be motivated. I will not be driven to study that. But if I select something that I know that it is worthy in society and for myself I find it extremely interesting, I don't need anything to motivate me. I already love that thing, so I want to study it, you know. But in order for you mathematically and management-wise, if you want to pull this over, you just got to do it before your job, man. That's the most important thing from your arcane, okay? Because they are, it's impossible to do them in a balanced way. You have to change the variables from time to time depending on your core values. But do it before work. That's it, man. If you are, I don't know, a millionaire, I don't know if you necessarily need this program. But if you're an average Joe making, I don't know, 30, 50 or 80K a year, you gotta understand that that's the way to go. Do it before your work. I'm done.